Hi guys, I'm Gracious, and around 20 days back, I decided to quit my job, right? And I did it to actually pursue something of my own, and I created this channel, Graciously Unemployed, to document the journey, all the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So, for starters, the workstation is an absolute mess. Okay, so as you can see, I haven't touched this place in a while. Right, so the idea, so to get started, we're gonna clean up this entire place. Right, we're gonna clean my whiteboard, we're gonna clean the table, and we're going to, make this place a nice place to work, a place where I can actually do something. So now we have a clean table to do some work, and we're also going to make our first purchase on this journey, right? And the first purchase that we're going to make is the Adobe Creative Cloud license. And the reason we're going to buy this, no, this video is not sponsored by Adobe, by the way. I wish it was. But the reason we're going to do this is because everything that we're going to do henceforth will involve Adobe. So whether it's the branding work or the marketing work that I do, or basically just editing these videos, will all require Adobe Creative Cloud apps like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro. So that's why the first purchase to get us started will be the Adobe Creative Cloud. So I just purchased my Adobe Creative Cloud subscription. And now we're going to go into what other things I'm going to focus on this journey. So number one would be, I'm going to restart my dog boarding side hustle. So the reason for that is before work took over my life, I used to board other dogs, right? So if their owners went on vacations, they could leave their dogs at my place. And the reason I decided to restart this is because, for starters, any cash when you're starting out is great cash, right? Number two, I already have 2 dogs and I love dogs. So doing this does not feel like work. So it's going to be a lot of fun as well. And number 3 is, since I already had it running at one point, restarting it isn't going to be too tough. So that's why I thought this is like a low hanging fruit. So I'm going to restart my dog boarding side hustle. And we're going to do it with a twist. And that twist is we're going to create a brand around it. And the reason we're going to create a brand around it is it's going to add a lot to my marketing portfolio, which will be really important in some time, because I'm going to tell you what else are we going to do along this journey. So number 2, I'm going to restart my personal brand, which was Marketing with Gracious. So I had started it a couple of years back. I already created the pages, the YouTube channel, shot some videos, made some content and put it up. But then as work took over, I was not able to do it. And to be honest, one of my biggest regrets today, after I quit my job and I'm sitting here, is that I did not continue doing it, right? Because it would have given me so much leverage today that even money can't buy, right? So I wish I had kept that up, but since I didn't, now would be a great time to get started with it again, right? So we are going to have a clear plan, right, on what content we're going to make, and then we're going to actually make the content, and we're going to get Marketing with Gracious up and running once again and build my personal brand. And why are we doing it? Number one, personal brands are very important in today's world, right? So even if I know you might be thinking I'm already working or something, but build it, because that is a crazy amount of leverage in tomorrow's world that you could have if you actually build it. And number 2 is, like I said, we are building a portfolio for something important, and this is also going to contribute to that, right? So these are the main 2 reasons why I'm building it. One is I want to strengthen my personal brand, and on the other end, I want to continue building a portfolio for something that we're going to look at next. Now, the most exciting part of this journey, and that we're going to start a business from scratch. And the business is a 1-person digital marketing agency. And the reason why we're starting it is because over the last 3-4 years I was building a very unique skill set. So usually if you wanted graphic design, you'll hire a graphic designer. If you wanted ads, you'll hire a performance marketer, and you also need someone in marketing to oversee these guys. So I started around 3 to 4 years back. I started on a journey which was acquiring each of these skills, right? And today with AI, it's also become quite easy. But the whole point of acquiring all these skills is businesses don't have to look at an expensive agency, right? Because an agency will obviously, since they're hiring a bigger team, will charge you a lot more money, and they just look at deliverables, right? I worked in an agency, so I know it. So they would say like, we need to give them 21 posts. That's all they would think about. How do we give them 21 posts or 22 posts and get the money out? So I did not like that form of marketing. So I thought, how we could actually make it better. So we could start a one-person marketing agency where someone has all the skills, right? And while he has all the skills, he has a very different way of thinking, because he thinks like a performance marketer, he thinks like a content marketer, he thinks like a marketing strategist, he thinks like a graphic designer. So if you can think in all those ways, you could have an amazing thing coming, an amazing end product coming out, instead of having silos where someone's thinking only about what they want. So that was the main concept behind it. And obviously it becomes much cheaper, and marketing becomes much more affordable to smaller businesses, who obviously cannot afford agencies. So this business does not exist as of today. There is no logo, there is no website, there is no name. I haven't even thought of the name, right? So there's absolutely nothing in place. So we're going to build this business from scratch, right? And I'm going to go through that entire journey on this channel. And in the previous 2 points, like we said, we're building a portfolio. So all of that is going to add to this agency, right? So it's going to help us build that portfolio so we can sell to clients, show them results, and then, bring in some good money. And finally, the fourth thing is getting Graciously Unemployed started, right? And you would say, why are you focusing on another YouTube channel when you already have so much on your plate? So I've had a terrible habit of deciding to do things and not following up. So the whole idea of this is to keep me accountable. So, because I am on YouTube or Instagram telling people, yes, I'm going to do this, so now I'll actually do it. And another thing is, it would add to my portfolio, right? It's just another thing that would get added to my portfolio, make my case stronger when I'm pitching to clients. And I would love to come back to this someday, right? Like, I would like to see where I started maybe 3 months or 4 months down the line and see what the journey has been like. And maybe, just maybe, someone else is going through the same thing, and I would like to connect with them as well, to understand what they're doing, how they're going about things, right? And also, like, there would be people who you would say, they just left their job, right? And now they don't even know what to do next. Do they want another job? Do they want to start something? So I would like to interact with those people and, see how this journey goes. So I hope, this journey or this channel is going to add a lot of value to people as well as, to myself. And, it's going to be a wild ride, and I hope you would come on it. I would say subscribe to this channel and, start on this ride with me, and it's going to be a lot of fun, right? And I can't wait to see what's next, and I hope, you guys too can't wait. Thank you.